Russia, but also all of the countries that have enjoyed buying oil at the same price. Because we all remember this is economics one-on-one. You take away a
huge producer from the market, what happens to the price for the other producers? They go up.
Yeah.
So this is, in a sense, the general kind of, it displays the whole situation from a very different perspective. I believe it was actually Minister Puri who first said that, India essentially bail out the whole world by taking...
Look, that is well understood, and that's why I said it also obliged itself, no doubt. But fundamentally, I think we're at that point now in our relationship where we need it to become more broad-based and fairer, I think, between the two partners. Do you think that's actually going to happen? Are we going to see that transition, that pivot?
It's interesting that you would say fairer, because I believe that this has been a very fair relationship, to begin with, between Prime Minister Modi and President Putin. It is very kind of at face value for both of them, because you said that, it's been said on the panel that Trump has shown us the way in a way. What he did, I believe, was, as he always does, simplify things. In the meantime, the relationship between Moscow and New Delhi has always been quite fair, and it has always been a relationship of equals. And this trend, I believe, is going to very much continue. We're going to see those accords signed today. We're going to see all of the details. We'll be able to finally discuss what has actually been signed. But this has been a very frank, honest, and at face value relationship.
Would we go with that characterization, General?
I will not agree. Look, after 1971, or rather in last about two and a half decades, I think India has been giving back the whatever gratitude, in terms of whatever Russians have done or Soviets have done for us. We have been actually giving back to them in kind, in terms of relationship and everything. You look at this issue of Sindoor, and that is a time when there was a certain very eerie silence which came about from Russia, because China was actually, they were locked very, very closely to China, and this equation, they didn't come out very overtly and openly about supporting India in so many words, as much as, but maybe, they were taking a call with Prime Minister having said that it's not the era of war. So I think we need to read words, but I think in this relationship, in last about two and a half decades, India has given far more much in terms of relationship to Russia than it has actually come from that side. In spite of the geopolitical constraints, wherein we need to lean towards the West, so that our linkages are broad-based, right? We should just not get stuck. You look at COVID, you look at Ukraine war. Every disruption with one pipeline has got major issue for our weapon program.
I was looking at Russian imports. China exports a lot to Russia, actually. Lots of other things that we export to a large number of other countries. Very quickly, wanted to make a point. I have to take a break, right?
No, just as to echo what General said, the Nehruvian model was that, yes, there are friends, there are enemies. And we learnt it the hard way in 1971, General, you mentioned. Most of our Arab allies sided with Pakistan.
Yes.
In fact, it was Israel who helped us. So, this is what the Trumpian world has said. There are no friends, there are no enemies, only people you interact with, transact.
Let me very quickly take a break here. We'll come right back. Good question and a good discussion. Remember, viewers, a huge disruption, air travel today, Indigo really letting down consumers. We're going to be tracking that story. We're back in just 2 minutes. Don't go away.